Hey, welcome back to Chasing Flavor, and today we're continuing our holiday appetizer series with something that's going to be absolutely delicious but so simple to make. It's Mexican chicken pinwheels. Oh yeah. Alright, so for our holiday appetizer, we're continuing with that theme of simple yet delicious. We're looking for things that are super simple, super quick to whip up, but are going to be delicious because we want to spend as much time as we can with the people that we care about, our loved ones, and so we don't want to spend all the time in the kitchen making things. So again, simple, right? So we just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items in this. Super easy. We started with some crescent dough. We've gone through just finishing pinching up some of these perforations. It comes in a tube and these are stuck together. I just cut it in half, moved it apart, and now I'm putting these perforations together. Or they actually do sell a sheet of dough, but this is crescent rolls that I just chose to get this. I didn't see the sheet of dough, so I just went with the crescent roll right here. The recipe that I'm going to post the link for calls for shredded Mexican chicken. I happen to have a fajita chicken breast left over from dinner a couple nights ago. All I did is I took that and did a really fine chop on it, just really small chunks there. I mean, if you can shred, your chicken, that's great. I just happen to do small chunks. Did a little prep ahead. I've got some green onion right here that I've just done a really fine dice on, just ran my knife right through it, really small pieces. Sour cream, and then store-bought Mexican shredded cheese right there. So it's super simple. Let me grab a spoon here. What we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna measure anything out really. It's all to taste, right? You're making this for you and for your people. Make it how you want it to taste. But I am gonna post the recipe. The recipe does have amounts in it. So first we're gonna start with a little whipped cream as a base. Not whipped cream, oh my goodness. Definitely don't want, well, I guess you can make a dessert, but not with this same stuff. So a little sour cream. Sour cream is what we're doing right here. And we're just putting down a little layer on each sheet of the crescent dough right here. And just spread that out. Nice and easy. Boom, that's it right there. Now we're going to do the other one. And this, you can serve this once you make it up with some salsa for dipping. I'm going to dip mine in sour cream because I'm a big fan of sour cream. I like it. If you want to do something a little bit different, you can get some chipotles and adobo, mix that up in the sour cream, and then you got a little bit of chipotle sour cream. That's really good. I don't have any myself right now, or else I would definitely be doing that because I do love the spicy smokiness of the chipotles and adobo. Next, we're going to go in with some of this cheese blend. And we don't want to do a whole lot, just enough to kind of get that flavor right. Normally, I'm a big proponent of cheesing it up as much as you can, but don't want to do that too much here. So we got the cheese going down. I guess you can really make pinwheels any way you want. This is just a recipe that I found that I like because I like Mexican food. Being from Texas is one of my favorites there, so that's what I like to do. We'll go ahead and go in with the chives now. I love the flavor of chives. I love green onions. I mean, they're just, so absolutely aromatic. Smells great. A little sparse spreading out there. Get some of these guys up on there. I don't want any of these to really go to waste. All right. There we go. Whoop, grab these guys. And then last but not least, we're going to do just a little bit of chicken. Again, don't want to do too much. Don't want to overfill this because then it might be really hard to roll up, because that's the next step, right? That's a pinwheel, so we got to roll it up and then cut it apart. So not too much chicken there. Save the rest of this leftover chunk chicken, make quesadillas with it, make some little tacos, whatever, right? All right. So now here comes the tricky part, right? Is we got to get this dough rolled up. All right, not too bad. Going pretty well. Oh, little chicken falling out on the side. There we go. Wow, this is actually going really well. I didn't expect it to go this well. Any of this stuff falls out on the side, you can just shove it right back in on the end. All right, And we'll pull this one up to meet it. Now, we're gonna bring this to the center, and we just want to kind of pinch this dough together to kind of seal that pinwheel, right? All right. That looks pretty well sealed right there. We'll go with that. We'll cut it here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and roll this one up since this doesn't take any time at all. We're just doing this in real time, no fast forward, no cuts on this one. Easy. And see, this is where the shredded chicken would probably be a little bit better, a little bit easier to roll up right. All right. Shove that in right on the end. All right, so there we go. Let's pinch this together. Get it nice and sealed up. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but... All right, now I'm gonna take just a serrated like bread knife right here. It's gonna make it a little bit easier to just get through this. And there we go. So now we got our first pinwheel off. Take it, just cut side down right there. And see, I had it on the parchment paper because the parchment paper pulls away real easy. And then I'm gonna bake it on there too. Oh, dough didn't want to come apart with that one. Oh well, no biggie. Just kind of reshape it right there. It is what it is, right? This is real life, folks. It's not perfect. This isn't Food Network yet. Not on Food Network here. All right, feels like we're through the dough. Go ahead and lift it up. Boom. That looks pretty good. I'm legitimately excited about these. I mean, I am about everything I make, but these are gonna be good right here. And then we'll do like that. So to bake these, as I recall, the recipe that I found doesn't actually have like a temperature that you're supposed to set your oven at. So I looked at the crescent dough package. It said 375. So we're gonna go 375 until the dough is crispy, looks golden, kind of flaky a little bit, and it should be done then. So boom, one more cut right here. Put that one there. There's a little bit of cheese right there. We'll just stuff that in on this guy, right? And flip him down. And that's it. Knife to the side. Super simple, super easy. We're gonna get that onto a baking sheet. We're gonna get it in the oven. 375. I'm gonna let it go for about 12 minutes, and I'm gonna start checking these guys and seeing where they're at, seeing if they're ready. And then it's just as soon as they're crispy, they're golden, we're gonna pull them, we're gonna get them dressed up, and then we'll see you then. 17 short minutes later in the oven, we have deliciousness achieved. So like I said, it took about 17 minutes in the oven there. As you can see, nice golden tops, flaky looking. I pulled it out, I immediately put it onto a cooling rack. That way it wouldn't continue to cook anymore. We wanted to cool them down just a little bit. They're still warm, they're just a little bit soft. So we're gonna go ahead and give them a try now. They look, like I said, absolutely delicious. The cheese is melted nicely. We can see those green onions, those chives in there. The chicken, let's give it a try. Oh yeah. Absolutely delicious. I mean, I knew the fajita chicken was good the other night when we had it as fajitas. But then you put it inside just, I mean, who doesn't love crescent rolls? That just so flaky, so tender, soft. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And then, you know, I love cheese. I'm a big cheese guy, so that works perfectly for me. This is everything I want. Let's go ahead and give it a little dip in some sour cream and see how it is with the little dip of sour cream there. Oh, man. It's giving me vibes from when I was younger. We go to Pancho's Mexican Buffet, and I don't know if anyone out there doesn't know about this place, but Pancho's Mexican Buffet is exactly what it is. Mexican food, it's a buffet, you walk down the line, they load you up a plate, you get a 2-piece plate or a 3-piece plate. No, I think it was 3 and 5, not important. You get whatever you want, right? So they had flautas. If you don't know what a flauta is, it's basically a taquito, but it's made with a flour tortilla instead of a corn tortilla. So basically, flour tortilla, filling, rolled up, fried. That's the same kind of vibes I'm getting right here, especially when I dip it in this sour cream. Oh yeah. Man. Absolutely delicious. So easy. I mean, I think, like I said, cook time in the oven, 17 minutes. Prep time before I started the video, maybe 5-7 minutes. And prep time while filming, 7 total minutes. So we're talking like 30 to 45 minutes total, which you can prep all that chopping and everything that we did, like I did. You can prep that before your people come over, so you're basically ready to go. I mean, heck, you could probably make these all up, cut them, leave them on the parchment paper, throw that in the fridge, and when your people come over, boom, just throw it right in the oven. So simple. I'm going to have the recipe in the description below. Do not sleep on these. Absolutely delicious.